Have you ever drizzled that golden green olive oil over a fresh salad or dipped a piece of warm bread into it and wondered how this rich, aromatic liquid makes its way from sun-soaked olive groves to your kitchen? Behind every smooth pour of extra virgin olive oil is an incredible journey, a process that combines ancient traditions with cutting-edge technology to create a product cherished worldwide. And here's something that might surprise you. The United States alone imports nearly 37% of the world's total olive oil supply, which equals almost 160,000 tons every single year. That's a mind-blowing amount of liquid gold. Most of it comes from Spain and Italy, where olive oil is not just a product but a cultural heritage passed down through centuries. But how do these factories handle such massive volumes while preserving that distinctive fruity aroma and bold, peppery flavor that makes extra virgin olive oil so unique? Today we're taking you inside a modern olive oil production facility, where age-old traditions meet advanced automation to craft the highest quality oil on Earth. Olive oil is more than just an ingredient, it's a piece of history. Humans have been harvesting and using olive oil for at least 6,000 to 7,000 years, dating back to ancient civilizations like Greece and Rome. Back then the process was simple. People crushed olives between two stones and let the precious oil drip out. Over time, techniques evolved. By the 19th century, manual pressing methods allowed for better yields and cleaner oil. Then, the 20th century ushered in the era of mechanization, transforming the industry completely. Today we live in an age of fully automated high-tech production lines that can produce millions of liters of extra virgin olive oil every year, all while meeting strict quality standards that keep the flavor pure, vibrant, and bursting with natural antioxidants like polyphenol. Most of the olives destined for your kitchen come from Andalusia, Spain, a region that boasts more than 2 million hectares of lush olive groves stretching as far as the eye can see. The harvest season is a critical moment, and timing is everything. For the best oil, farmers pick olives in October and November, right when the fruit transitions from a pale green to a deep purple hue, signaling the perfect ripeness for pressing. And forget about doing this all by hand. Today, automated shaking harvesters do the job in record time. These machines run along the olive tree rows, gently shaking the branches until the olives drop onto nets below. Each harvester can process 5 to 7 tons of fruit per hour, which is about 3 to 4 times faster than manual labor. That's efficiency at its finest. Once harvested, the race against time begins. Olives are highly sensitive, and the clock starts ticking the moment they leave the tree. To preserve freshness and prevent oxidation, which can ruin the oil's flavor and health benefits, olives are loaded into specialized containers equipped with cooling systems that keep the temperature between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius during transport. And here's the kicker. The journey from orchard to mill typically takes no more than 4 to 6 hours. This is absolutely crucial to maintaining that signature extra virgin quality. When the olives arrive at the facility, they're dumped into massive water-filled vats for their first bath. But this isn't just any rinse. It's a high-tech cleaning process that removes every speck of dirt and debris. The olives and water pass through a vibrating chamber that shakes off leaves and twigs, followed by a low-pressure spray system that gently washes away dust without damaging the delicate skin of the fruit. At the same time, a camera-based scanning system inspects every olive, instantly detecting and removing any that are defective, moldy, or insect-infested. The washing process is carefully controlled at temperatures below 15 degrees Celsius because heat can increase acidity and degrade the quality of the oil before extraction even begins. Next comes the crushing stage, where traditional millstones have been replaced by advanced mechanical crushers. These crushers have 2 slowly rotating shafts that grind both the pits and the flesh of the olives into a thick, fragrant paste called pomace. Each unit can crush up to 2 tons of olives per hour. From there, the pomace enters a mixing chamber equipped with an advanced cooling system and antioxidants to maintain an optimal temperature of 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. The paste is gently churned for about 20 to 40 minutes, allowing tiny oil droplets to combine into larger ones, a process essential for extracting the maximum amount of high-quality oil. Temperature control here is absolutely vital. If the paste overheats above 30 degrees, the precious polyphenol and antioxidants that give extra virgin olive oil its health benefits and peppery flavors start to break down. So every second, sensors monitor the mixture to ensure perfection. Once the oil droplets have formed, the paste moves into a 2-phase centrifuge system, a high-speed spinning process that separates oil from water and solids. The first centrifuge removes the bulk of the solid residue and water, while the second one performs the fine separation, isolating pure extra virgin olive oil from any remaining impurities. These centrifuges are marvels of engineering, capable of processing up to 5,000 liters of oil per hour. The freshly separated oil then flows into gleaming stainless steel tanks, ready for its first quality check. Here, technicians measure acidity, color, and turbidity, making sure every batch meets the strict standards required for extra virgin status. And yes, there's also a taste test. A team of trained experts samples the oil to ensure it carries that vibrant fruity aroma with no trace of bitterness or rancidity. But what about traceability? Every single batch of oil is meticulously labeled with orchard codes and harvest dates, so if there's ever an issue, producers can trace it back to the exact grove where those olives were grown. After passing all these tests, the oil is pumped into holding tanks before heading to the final stage, bottling. Each glass bottle or tin can is pre-sterilized, then filled with precision using automated filling lines that ensure exact measurements. Whether it's 500 milliliters, 1 liter, or even 5 liters. These lines can handle up to 15,000 bottles a day. From there, the bottles are sealed, labeled, packed, and shipped to markets around the world, including the US, where olive oil lovers eagerly await that first pour. Now let's switch gears to something else that might surprise you: bread. That loaf sitting on your kitchen counter, soft, golden, and perfectly sliced, hides some fascinating secrets about large-scale food production. Why does supermarket bread cost just 30 cents a loaf, while artisanal bread often sells for up to $1? It all comes down to efficiency. The industrial bread-making process is a masterclass in precision and cost control, allowing factories to bake millions of loaves daily without compromising quality. It all starts with wheat flour, sourced from major growing regions like Kansas and North Dakota. These factories buy flour in bulk, often thousands of tons at a time, which saves up to 30% compared to smaller-scale operations. Once delivered, the flour is stored in massive steel silos, each capable of holding about 250 tons. Tanker trucks constantly shuttle flour between storage and the mixing area, carrying about 25 tons per trip. The silos are kept at around 20 degrees Celsius with low humidity to prevent moisture, which could ruin the flour. When it's time to make dough, a giant mixer, some as large as 1,200 liters, takes in about 600 kilograms of flour per batch, along with yeast, sugar, oil, salt, water, and a touch of preservatives to keep the bread fresh longer. The mixer spins at 360 RPM for 10 minutes, transforming the ingredients into a smooth, elastic dough. Automated sensors ensure the yeast stays at just the right temperature for fermentation. From here, the dough moves to an automatic divider that slices it into perfect 500-gram portions, ready for shaping. Each dough piece is rolled, lightly floured, and placed on conveyor belts that lead straight to a massive tunnel oven. This isn't your average kitchen oven. It's a behemoth that runs at 250 degrees Celsius, baking up to 10,000 loaves at once in just 20 minutes. The factory can complete 50 batches a day, producing 500,000 loaves, enough to feed entire cities. After baking, the bread is cooled on a 100-meter-long conveyor system that blows cool air to bring the temperature down quickly without ruining the shape. Once cooled, an automatic slicer cuts each loaf into 20 even slices before sending it to be packaged, sealed, and stamped with an expiration date. The result? Perfectly uniform bread that's fresh, soft, and ready for your next sandwich, all at a fraction of the cost of artisanal loaves. Behind these everyday foods, olive oil and bread, is a fascinating world of technology, precision, and tradition.